Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Satoshi Sean. Glad to be here with you. Glad to be hanging out with you. If it's first time here, as always, please hit the subscribe button. If it's not your first time here and you haven't hit the subscribe button, it's weird, man. You're back again. Just hit the subscribe button. And the bell for notifications. I try to get out as much content as possible every week. I was sick about a week ago, and it really, I got behind really bad. I've been trying to get out tons and tons of content. I think I have like 10 to 14 videos I need to do this week. It's also Thanksgiving week, so Thanksgiving to everyone. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone in the United States and everywhere in the world. It's coming to the end of the year, so should really take stock and be thankful for everything that we still have, like the little bits of freedom that we have left. I am going to do a review here. I was asked to look at this. I can't stress the importance of this project enough. I think it's like water in the desert, man. It's so needed, and that's all I can say. It's so needed. I'm looking forward to going over and bringing it to you. I'm also bringing it to you right away because it's time sensitive. So that's kind of why I bumped it ahead of some other things. If you're a new subscriber, old subscriber, please crush the like button. Really helps me out. Also, leave a comment so you're registered to win free crypto, giveaway crypto on the crypto lunch break, which I will be doing that before Thanksgiving. I'm going to give away probably double crypto. I'm also going to give away some NFTs. I'm going to give away one of the Satoshi's girls, which is a really limited one. It's on Ethereum, so it's going to be really expensive gas to send it out. But I got two of those, one for me and one for y'all. They're really good, and they should actually, well, I'm hoping they go up quite a bit. But yeah, and then I'm going to give away NFTs next week as well from another video I'm going to do this week. And I've been actually minting some and making some on wax, which I'm going to be giving away probably every week. Okay, so that's about that. Let's talk about Anomus. I might not be pronouncing it correctly, but it's like anonymous without the, it's Anomus. Let's jump into it, man. This is really cool. Brand new. They haven't even released their alpha yet, but their alpha is going to be coming out next month in December. So let me also make it bigger so everyone can see it better than me. Okay. This is really cool. I'm going to leave links to everything. They're about to have their IDO, which is one thing I wanted to reason why I wanted to talk about it. Also, there's a really good Medium article, which goes over everything really well. But they're going to be an anonymous news protocol, which everything is fact-checked, like doubly fact-checked. And content creators, like journalists, are rewarded through the system, but then also the people that fact-check it are rewarded through the system. And then thirdly, the readers or the people that look at the content are also rewarded and also take part in the validation. It's set up so that it's really counterproductive, and it's not incentivized for anyone to put any fake news out, because it'll kind of get axed. So there's literally a war of information on, and everyone thinks that they're right or left. Everyone thinks that they're correct. And I always say, whether you're the right wing, whether you're left wing, both wings are part of the same corrupt bird. There really needs to be just some unbiased truth, and that's not. There really is no news anymore. Everything is their opinion. It used to just be news. Like a news reporter wasn't allowed to give their opinion, and when they did, it was a huge thing. But so their IDO is starts on the 26th. Here is the different ways you can get to it, and then how to participate. There's a link right there. So now you can also look at their, is it a white paper or a light paper? It's a white light paper. I don't know, but it's not light. It's huge. It's all laid out here. But I'm going to go over this Medium article and go over it with you. So what is Animos? Animos is a completely decentralized news platform that plans to eradicate misinformation in the media through community governance. There'll be no shareholders, executives pushing their own narratives in the media with misinformation. So the creators of content will get NFTs. All their content will be tamper-proof and minted, so it can't be changed or redacted or anything like that. As an NFT blockchain, the Anim tokens were created as an incentive to encourage users to publish, audit, and read content. Like I said, and also all three of those steps are it goes through a verification process in a way. Even in the end, that's what another thing I think is really cool, is that even the readers take part in the end as to whether or not it's you can fact check it yourself. So there's like instant fact checking, and then there's the actual auditors that fact check it. And in the end, if you read through it and you find that it is not correct, you can like downvote it or upvote it as factual. So all the content will be tamper-proof. I already read that. On the blockchain, audit and read by issuing rewards for participation and the proper use of the platform. So to ensure Animos has unique voices, constantly providing content, the platform will be stored on an IPFS so that it may be accessible by readers and content creators all over the globe. Anyone on the planet can become a content creator and submit posts for publishing. Now, as this goes along, you're going to get a reputation. So with a better reputation, whenever you create content or put a story out there, you have to stake your anon. So you have a skin in the game on that story. So number one, you're not incentivized there to put fake news on. Then as your reputation increases, your amount that you need to stake is less and less because you're more kind of verified and trustworthy participant. Okay, so there is a couple of things I wondered about this. Decentralized and censorship free. So there's that age-old problem between making sure something is correct and not fake news, but also having free speech where anyone can say anything they want, including lies or fake news. So Animus is 100% decentralized, providing the world access to a fairly distributed news. Every piece of content is tamper-proof and minted as an NFT on the blockchain. I mean, they're saying that they want this to be kind of like a news channel or a medium or something, but I think this is actually could be much bigger. I think this could be the new like AP, where real news organizations will go here before they would go to the AP or to the Wire. It's all wireless now, but they could go here to get their stories because they're verified. There are many more steps verification than something that can be put out on the AP, because all these fake news outlets, they're just pumping crap into the AP Wire, and then other news outlets pick those up, and that's how fake news really spreads. This would fix that broken system, the whole foundation for the broken system. Now, of course, if you're looking at Fox News, you're going to have stuff that's skewed or could be fake, to paint a conservative picture, or put it in that light. Or CNN, NBC, MSNBC, all those could put out something that's, definitely to paint a better light for, a left wing or more liberal agenda. Whereas this is not. It's just the news. And it's been fact checked by independent, independent's a stupid word. It's not real anymore. Independent doesn't mean anything. Decentralized is what means something, because independent fact checkers are all over Facebook. They're all over everything, but they're paid. So they're not decentralized. They're not really independent. They're not just doing it on their own. They're being paid by, most of the time, the people that they're fact checking, which is a conflict of interest that shouldn't exist. So anyway, I digress. The available access globally, stored on IPFS, and it's Web 3.0 compatible. Animos can be reached all over the globe. Anyone can become a content creator and submit posts for the community to consume. Now, you can submit this under an assumed name. You can submit this anonymously. You can use your own name, and you would still gain the reputation under that account. Imagine if like WikiLeaks and other agencies had this place to post. It's kind of, I think, like taking WikiLeaks, partnering, maybe taking it to the next level. All these independent news agencies, it really is creating a new AP, creating a new system that is the way it used to be and the way it should be, but decentralized, and it's not corporate owned anymore. That should never have happened, but we let it happen. Community governed works just like you would expect with crypto. It's governed by the community of Animos token holders. It's fair, self-sustaining news protocol. There's no shareholders, executives, cannot be lobbied into submission. And like the more tokens you have, the more you vote on. They've recently caught attention of many investors. Argo app, Arweave, Token Farm, Decentralabs, Holochain, and Chainport. You can add every news agency here, in my opinion. Fox, like I said, MSNBC, anyone, they're all skewed, and some are unscrupulous. They don't care. So you got Animos, and then just all news agencies, Medium, and then independent bloggers or independent news agencies, which has been, this has been awesome, but it's individual, it's single, like it says. So a redactor, it's owned, single, or a group of people. So fact checked, yes, but real independently. Not really fact checked, not fact checked, and not fact checked. And if it is fact checked, it says it's independent, but it's not decentralized. So, like I said, it's almost a disservice, because by saying that it is fact checked, gave it this fake authority to silence other voices. So if it's not right, if it's not true, which so many stories over the past year or 2 years have been found to be completely false that these major news agencies have put out. And the truth then was silenced on social media, on big tech, and in actually other news agencies. Like if a newspaper would say, no, this is the truth, we've verified this, then these other news agencies would gang up on it, and they would silence their story, and they would back down. They would always back down. They've always back down. Free speech, yes, no. Incentivized, no, they're owned. IPFS and Web 3.0, it depends. Monetization, Medium, kind of, Blogger, partially, and it's owned. Governance, decentralized, This just goes back to this. It's, corporate owned. It's owned by a single person. Kind of basic stuff. So the principles is for to become objective when creating or contesting content, to remain unbiased when creating or contesting content. And this is where it does get gray, because it's news. And if you have news and you have free speech, that's kind of the hole that we've fallen into. But no racial, ideological, or political content promoting segregation. No content that would encourage, promote, instigate, or defend the harm of a person or group of people. No, not to create any false content, spread rumors, or facilitate the spreading of rumors without having the knowledge acquired directly to support or refute those rumors. Basically, it's like old journalism. You have to verify your sources and make sure that if it's a rumor, it's a factual rumor, like you got it from a dependable source. To believe in the freedom of speech and press. How to publish content with Anonymous. Now, this is kind of what I was going over. An author's reputation will factor the amount of stake tokens required to publish a content. The better an author's reputation on the platform, the fewer tokens required to publish, and the author may choose to boost their articles with their real-life name or post anonymously, whatever's more comfortable to them. Now, as part of the Anomus incentive program, authors will be rewarded with Anim tokens for submitting content verified by the community fact checkers. So now this is the fact checkers. These are the specialized members of the community that actually kind of have a job, and they do the fact checking. There may also be ads placed on their content or subscriptions that will allow authors to earn even more Anim tokens. Well-reputed authors will also have perks such as higher article spread listings, and reputable authors an instant reputation on new threads and topics. So very good system. So the authors may also suggest edits and rewrites of other creators' works, creating an annotation. So basically, you can be decentralizedly promoted in the news industry instead of at your paper or news. You know what I mean? So it's like someone who's an awesome journalist, has a great reputation, and is an expert in some field. They could actually kind of give editing help to another newspaper. That's kind of cool. Like a very open collaboration. To create a thread-like discussion, ongoing dialogue as to how to improve the content. Auditing and fact-checking. Community governance is extremely important. For this system to thrive, they require a community of auditors and fact-checkers. To qualify as a fact-checker, Anomus users will be required to stake their tokens. The process was implemented to safeguard the commitment of users who intended to be auditors. Now, this is just some interesting facts. This is how often do you think mainstream media outlets report something that could be described as fake news? And I hate the term fake news. I've hated the term fake news since Trump started it. It's not good. It softens what it is. It's like date rape. It's just rape. Okay? Fake news, there's been a word for it forever. It's a lie. It's not fake news. It's a lie. It is a story that is not true, so it's a lie. And that, I don't know why people call it that. It's like it's not as bad. Anyway, so how often do you think news outlets lie? 27% most of the time. 31% sometimes. So that's like close to 60% is like sometimes they lie. Just that your news agency lies. Growing up, I could never, as a kid, that was just not fathomable. Only 25% is rarely, and 8% is never. So just over a third of the population thinks that even rarely, they're saying that, well, sometimes the news lies. Rarely, though, not a lot, but they lie to us. That is crazy. I mean, that's literally like 90% or 80 some percent that yes, the news lies to us. It's terrible. So auditors, they can flag content is incorrect, and they will need to stake their Animos tokens. This process of flagging will always result in the community disputes, which can lead to the editing or removal of the content. So now that's with these fact checkers, the decentralized fact checkers. Now this is readers. This is another layer of fact checking and approving the content. So the readers surf and consume content. They comment and rate and follow. They can donate and support quality content. Then you can play your part in the news decentralization, and then you can stay anonymous or come forward. Your choice is yours. But then you like or dislike whether you think it's true or false. So the reader can actually find that something is not true, and then actually fix that or mark it as false. So imagine if you were able to, while you're watching CNN or Fox or whatever, and they're telling something that's not true. Imagine just being the power of being a participant and watching that and being able to change it and to instantly to downvote it or to flag that while they're putting the story out. That's like an immense amount of power giving back to the people that are reading the news. All right. And then governance, like I said, it works the same as everyone else. Protocol development. Every anonymous user can participate in the protocol development proposals. This will activate once the appropriate amount of Anom tokens have been acquired in the proposed pool. Voting users will be able to vote for protocol development based on the number that they have. Soft incentives, users will initiate a soft incentive in the form of community engagement with published content and marketing campaigns. All soft incentives will utilize Anom tokens to initiate and operate. Now, here's the thing that I was talking about: freedom of speech. While it's important to ensure that readers are receiving fact-based information, it is also quite important to protect the freedom of speech as content creators. And then this is, I love that they put this in here. It is quite literally impossible to achieve both goals. But Anonymous is doing their best to introduce quarantine section for content that has been flagged as false. So I think free speech is more important than control, because if you have real transparency and engagement on a level like this, which is crazy cool, that is what kills. That's what kills the lies. You're shining a light with as many people shining a light on it as possible. That will keep free speech true. Due to the fact there's no corporate entity paying the bills, writers will lack the same financial incentive to spread misinformation. With governance systems in place, writers will be more encouraged to create factually based content in order to maintain a good reputation. I was just picturing like the CNN and other, news anchors having like their paychecks docked for stories that they talked about that were proven false later on. That was just funny. When will Anonymous launch the news platform? Like I said, they're coming out with an alpha release in December. So like weeks away, they're coming out with their alpha. Tokenomics, I'm really don't want to go this. You need to do your own research. I'm not your financial advisor. It's not financial advice. I just wanted to bring. Actually, the idea was not even happened yet. So, but I wanted to bring this to you. I think it's a really amazing project, and there's some stuff I wanted to go over that actually gives me some hope here. So the IDO it's on Binance Smart Chain. Starts on the 26th. Soft cap is 60,000. Hard cap is 120. IDO price is third of a penny. Listing price will be a third of a penny. It's going to be on Pancake Swap, and there's other one that will list on Pancake Swap, but the idea is on all these here. And like I said, you can go. This is a Medium article that I'm going to put a link to. There's going to be KYC for the IDO. I don't know. There's all these links here, which I'll put. Oh, that's nice. Thank you for doing this. I'm just going to copy and paste these into the description so you've got all those. You can see here how, like, after the story is put out, it's false, true. See, it's and I can't even read these. The centralization and the manipulation and the censorship is crazy. I can't even really read some of these articles. Just saying it will get this video flagged. We pretty much went over all this roadmap. Like I said, this is, brand new. Public sale alpha release is in December. Governor's NFT sale, perma web integration. The beta release is going to be very soon, Q1 2022. User incentive program, board of governors, and full decentralization. This is within 4 months. 5 months. That is very fast. That means that they have a lot done, and they're ready to just get this going. And the scope of this, this could be the new news center of the world. This could be the new AP, the new wire. And it's not like, well, we're centralized right now. I'm so tired of that in every interview and having to be like, okay, well, we're really centralized right now, but we're going to go for full decentralization at a time down the road. Full decentralization beginning of next year. And then Q2 final release, AIP program, the DAO structure, Anomus Foundation, in the beginning of phase 2. These are some of the things that kind of get me excited too. Also, they have a huge they have a very big community that's growing. I mean, very big for this juncture of the project. Also, Animos is leading the war against corrupt-based centralized media that divide our communities. And this is a war. I don't want to be a downer, but I am the downer of everyone in crypto. I consider myself a realist, a student of history. And history just repeats itself. And it's repeating itself now. And whenever we get into this point where especially information is owned and it's propaganda. When it's just propaganda and all media is owned by like 3 or 4 corporations or families. Anytime things have gotten this bad in the cycle of history that we're in, it doesn't ever end without fire and blood. It doesn't. I've always said that I don't think anything's going to fix it except for fire and blood. But never before in history have we had cryptocurrency. It's the one variable that's never been there. And blockchain. And with those two things, those two tools, I think maybe we have a chance to not have it end in fire and blood. This could happen. We could fix it. We could take it back. But it needs to be quick. It needs to be aggressive. And this is, like I said, first quarter of next year. So this is aggressive. And this is quick. But it still needs to be accepted, utilized, and supported. These, like I said, all media is owned by like 5 families, and there's no incentive for them to let this work. But when you look at some of the backers that are coming into this, Dutch crypto investors, Pool Ventures, Maven Capital, Angel One, this has a chance of working. There is enough. I don't want to just say good versus evil, but there's enough good that is backing this to make a difference and maybe win. So this does give me some hope, and I'm excited about this. It is one of the foundations of things that is wrong with the whole world, with the internet and all of us being connected, and all the things the internet should have been and could have been and were for a very short time. They're being corrupted, and they've been corrupted, and this is something that can help us take it back. I think it's very important. It's a very important project. 51,000 subscribers at this level. That's a huge number. It's very, very promising, encouraging. That's it. It's very, very encouraging for me to see that. Like I said, I'll leave links down to everything below. If you have any questions, you can head over to their Telegram or their. You can actually send a message on Twitter. Let me double check my notes, make sure there's nothing that I missed. Okay, well, that is about it. Like I said, hit me in a comment below so you're registered to win. All you have to do to win crypto is comment and subscribe. They're also going to utilize gamification with badges for your reputation to establish a self-governed community. So, it's kind of cool. So you'll have the the truth badge. Now, so the feature, basically, censorship-free environment, encourages free speech, autonomous community, governed platform. Think of that when it comes to news, man. That is such a cool thing to think of. A reward system for publishers, fact checkers, and readers. Content preservation through blockchain. Like literally, true history did not exist until blockchain, because it could always be changed. It could always be manipulated, and now it can't be. Once it's on the blockchain, it's there. And permaweb technology. So also do your own research. But I'll leave links below to everything. It was great hanging out with you guys. I will see you in the next video.